Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Prairie Artisanal Ales. This is Lil Nap. It is a sour ale brewed with blackberries and lime, coming at 6%. Wonderful fun label on that. And the lady will dig into it.
Try not to break a nail.
Beautiful raspberry color.
I wasn't expecting this. I guess I should have, though. It's raspberry lime, I think.
Yeah. So beautiful, rich, kind of like magenta kind of color to it.
Blackberry.
Blackberry, yeah. A little pinkish kind of hue to it.
A little hazy.
Yeah. Beautiful appearance for sour. On the nose, I was getting a little bit of kind of that kind of sulfury. On the nose, just like a quick whiff of sulfur and I guess not butyric, but almost like stinky butt kind of thing, right?
I get like a blackberry jam.
Yeah, deep inside. The initial whiff was sulfury, but
it smells like homemade blackberry jam.
There is a stinkiness. You get that like
yeah,
I
do. I
cooked eggs, old eggs kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm trying not to think about that.
We were trying to enjoy it, right? So wonderful kind of like raspberry jam character, fresh raspberries. Oh, it's blackberries?
Blackberry and lime.
Blackberries, sorry about that. Yeah, the fruits are just, they're berries. They're tart, they're fruity. Cheers. Fresh acidity up front, right? What do you think of that?
Hold on. Lime. It tastes lime more than it tastes blackberry.
Sure. On the palate, it is limey. It's a nice one because the lime sort of like cuts into. It's a different acidity than lactic, which is straight up kind of like not lemon, but like yogurty. Yogurt's like generally what lactic is. So it's got a sharp Greek yogurt kind of thing, but then the lime sort of rounds it into a little bit of a softer sweetness.
Yeah, and then I kind of get like the bitterness of like lime rind.
Oh yeah, okay.
Towards the back, yeah.
And also get the blackberries though.
Yeah. I mean, there is blackberry in there, but
Yeah.
I think it's just mostly dominated by the lime.
Sure. It's not blackberry jam. It's more towards like second use raspberries, in my opinion. I don't know how they introduce raspberries in here, blackberries in here. It might be a smaller amount. So it's not jammy, but just more like black seeds, a little bit of black
Wild blackberry.
Sure.
Yeah, like more, more sour like a wild blackberry.
Mm-hmm. And the acidity, you'd call it at like, I call it like a medium. Like it's not spuckering, medium to medium. Like medium. Medium acidity on this one. And then just clean on the back end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your final impressions and rating on this one?
I think I've made it pretty known that sours is probably one of my least favorite types of beers. But this one is very clean. So I don't think that the sourness really lingers very long, which I kind of enjoy a little bit more. I don't get the tension back here.
It's a medium, so it's not like an egg.
Yeah. I don't get the tension in my jaw. Like it's very smooth, very drinkable for a sour, and I like it. So I think that's my overall thought. Rating. Aside from the fact that I'm not a huge fan of sours and I try to like not discriminate when I rate, but I would have to say this is probably one of the higher ratings for me for a sour. I'll go with like I'll say a 90.
Okay. For me, nose is nice. Colors are great. The balance of the introduction of complexity of acidity from the lime is quite nice because, again, it offers a softer kind of lime acidity. When you make something like a lemon quality kind of cocktail or something like that, lime is the one I like. It's a little bit softer, and it plays well with the lactic acidity because this is a sour beer, but the lime plays well with that. And then the blackberry is a nice kind of introduction of other fruit flavor to complaints there. There's a little bit of like that really like light kind of like matzah almost, like really thin crackery malt in there. Dries out. I get a little bit of acidity back on the back end. 6%, I like where this is at. A lot of these beers are at like 4 or 5. 6, it has a little bit more structure to it, and I think I taste that. It's a good sour. Non-mixed fermentation, barrel aged, blah, blah, blah. This one goes in at 93. Solid rating. So, highly recommended. Decently recommended. It's a beautiful label on it, but it is a great, well-made sour beer. So, yeah. Until next time, guys, cheers. It's Kitty, Zarn. Until next time, guys, cheers. Later.